Network Now with One Radio Network. They're not holding out, they're holding in. Several key players in search of new contracts did report to training camp, but won't be practicing until they land those new deals. Among them, Pro Bowl receiver DK Metcalf of Seattle, the Niners' Deebo Samuel, and Pittsburgh's Deontay Johnson. Charger safety Derwin James also reported, but won't practice as he heads into the final year of his rookie deal. But Michael Thomas did practice Wednesday for the first time all year. The Saints All-Pro cleared to return to the field after missing all of last season with an ankle injury. Elsewhere, the Jets announced former first-round pick Mekhi Becton is moving from left tackle to right tackle. George Fant will now be Zach Wilson's blindside protector. The Niners released former Pro Bowl pass rusher Dee Ford, and the Chiefs gave Travis Kelce a raise. A readjusted contract will pay the All-Pro tight end an extra $3 million this season. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention, like telling you that whether you drive a little over the speed limit or a lot, you can crash just the same. You could hurt yourself or worse, others.
I'm at the scene of the collision.
And the damage you cause will be beyond repair. See? We didn't have to use crash or siren sounds after all. Speeding catches up with you.
Paid for by NHTSA.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. It's a Thursday, 28th day of July, 2022. Let's see. Okay, it's a date most guys would remember. It's the date. It was my ETS date. Yeah, I got out of the Army on this day. Yeah, many years ago. No, I was in the Union Army, okay? Yeah. My wife's family had some in the Confederate Army, but I was in the Union Army. Seems as though it was about that long ago. Anyway, in the news, it's kind of sad. A Florida teen is hospitalized after contracting a rare brain-eating amoeba during a trip to the beach. Yeah, 13-year-old Caleb Zigabauer suffered from headaches and hallucinations, which doctors later determined was the amoeba that had entered his body through his nose and into his brain. Now, just so you're aware, this is not to be confused with the teenage brain-eating amoeba called TikTok, okay? Yeah, not the same. Let's see. Oh, it's Shark Week. Whoopee! Yeah, let's do what we can to make a buck off of sharks. Why not? Yeah. Okay. And are you following? Do you care? The Mega Millions jackpot, okay, should be over $1 billion by tomorrow. Okay, yeah, but let's break that down. Okay, $1.2 billion, something like that. If you get all the numbers, I'm not even sure how it works because I don't play that game. Anyway, you get $1 billion, right? Most people settle for the cash option, which would be roughly $602.5 million. Not bad, right? Hey, I could live with that. Okay, but then let's take the taxes out of that. Yeah, $144 million to the feds, another couple of bucks to the state. Pretty soon you're down to, only $400 million. Whoa. That's hardly worth it. Yeah. Anyway, just so you're aware, Birthdays today, we have a few. Our big shot birthdays, actor Darryl Hickman is 91. Among the many movies, when he was just a little kid, he was in The Grapes of Wrath. Yeah. Well, he's 91. His brother, it was Darryl Hickman and Dwayne Hickman. Yeah, both artists. Cartoonist Jim Davis, he does Garfield, is 77. Speaking of Garfield, Poland has declared the domestic cat is an alien invasive species. We've known that all along about cats, haven't we? Actor Linda Kelsey is 76. Singer Jonathan Edwards, Sunshine, is 76. Actor Sally Struthers, she's married to Meathead, 75. Drummer Simon Kirk of Bad Company, 73. Steve Morse of Deep Purple, 68. Actor Michael Hayden, 59. Lori Loughlin, that old jailbird, is 58. Actor Elizabeth Berkley is 50. Actor John David Washington, 38. Actor John Michael Hill, 37. Actor Dustin Milligan, 37. Got local birthdays, and we've got them coming up.
Join Grocery Outlet this July in their annual Independence from Hunger Drive. Give 5, get 5, donate $5, and get a coupon for $5 to use later. All proceeds will be distributed directly to local food agencies, including St. Mary's Catholic Church. Visit your local grocery outlet to support your community.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alicia Alvarado, Maria Guzman, Kathy Duran, Jose Orozco, Mimi Garcia, Amy Johnson, Marian Carson, Azela Luna, Maria Ambriz, Brianna Lara, Victor Botello, Amy Grooms, Johnny J.R. Garcia, Arlene Serrano, Mark Burson, Francisco Orozco, Linda Williams, Norma Uribe Wiest, Richard Olagi, Robert Tapia, Veronica Antunes, Victor Gonzalez, Stephanie Ceja, Luis Padilla, Austin Dale, Maria Castro, and Valerie Ann Lee. Happy birthday from KXO, and many happy returns. Well, so what else is going on these days? Well, just before Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson's ex, Olivia O'Brien, claims he broke up with her over a text message. Well, hey, I mean, come on, give the guy a break. You know, breaking up via text isn't necessarily insincere. No, I mean, hey, you got no idea how long it takes to pick out the right emojis. Yes. We've got news. We do. We've got to look at World and California news headlines. We'll follow that with some local news, weather, sports, financial news. We've got it all coming your way. With a look at World and California news headlines right now, all brought to you by your friends in the air conditioning business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. The economy meets the common definition for recession after shrinking 0.9%. CBS's Sarah Ewell Weiss.
It's the second negative quarter of economic growth in a row. Retailers bought less inventories. There was also a decline in residential investments and government spending.
President Biden insists the economy's still on the right path. JetBlue hopes to get some spirit in the sky, announcing a $3.8 billion deal to buy the low-budget carrier a day after Spirit's proposed merger with Frontier fell apart. CBS's Errol Barnett.
This deal, which still faces federal regulatory hurdles, would create the fifth largest U.S. carrier behind American, Delta, Southwest, and United.
The State Department says there's a proposal to bring Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan home from Russia. Whelan's brother, David, tells CBS Mornings.
It's obviously it's a bright light. It may be a little bit of hope for something to happen soon.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. A Los Angeles County firefighter had to be pulled from a burning building in Lakewood this morning. This is LA Fire Captain Chiyoshi Hasegawa.
We have a close bond with these individuals as if they were our family members, so we hope that we can get them out. We trade for this situation. We always trade for the worst case scenario.
The firefighter was taken to a hospital for treatment. One person was found deceased inside the building. With monkeypox cases on the rise, Santa Clara County Public Health Director Dr. Sarah Cody says the current vaccine supply is low, but more doses are heading to Santa Clara County.
This comes from the federal government to the state government and then to the counties, and we'll get another little over 700 doses additionally coming into the county.
And finally, Glendale police have released surveillance video of a smash and grab robbery at a jewelry store from earlier this month. It shows a man entering the store with a box of earrings and offering to sell them. He then produces a hammer and smashes the display case and steals the jewelry inside. Steve Clausen, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. If your AC isn't keeping you cool, call a friend at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Here's the deal. I've had constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating for years. I've tried a lot of laxatives and fiber supplements, but my symptoms keep coming back.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. El Centro Police are investigating an early morning shooting. It happened at about 2 a.m. Wednesday morning when officers responded to the 200 block of West State Street in El Centro after receiving a report of an altercation and a shooting. On arrival, officers located a firearm on the ground and several casings. Officers also located a man who appeared to have been involved in a physical altercation. The man was questioned and then released. The communications center was notified by Pioneer Memorial Hospital Emergency Department that they were currently treating a man with a gunshot wound. The man was interviewed by El Centro police officers, and after treatment at the hospital for non-life-threatening wounds, he was released. El Centro police are asking anyone that might have information regarding the incident, contact their investigations supervisor. U.S. Border Patrol agents made 2 significant methamphetamine seizures this week. On Monday afternoon, Border Patrol agents stopped a car on Interstate near Campo. A K-9 team alerted to the vehicle, and over 18 pounds of meth was found hidden in the undercarriage of the car. The meth, with a street value estimated at $42,000, the driver, a U.S. citizen, was arrested. Then on Tuesday morning, Border Patrol agents stopped a car on Interstate 10 near Dillon Road. A K-9 team alerted to the car, and more than 84 pounds of methamphetamine was discovered concealed in the vehicle. The meth with a value estimated at over $151,000. The driver of the car and a woman passenger are both facing federal charges. KXO News Time is 7:43. Hey, Brawley and the entire North End, maybe you heard. A local tire shop and service center is recently closed. I just thought you ought to know. El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is stepping up. They're here for you with everything you need, and you'll see some familiar faces at Quick Lane. Qualified senior technicians with the knowledge and experience to treat you and your car right. There's everything you need. Lube, oil, and filter change. The best price on tires guaranteed. Auto air conditioning and cooling system service. El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and of course, at El Centro Motors and the Imperial Valley Mall. Well, it's the 2022 Colorado River Summit, and it's going on right now. The summit presented by the County of Imperial Valley Vegetable Growers Association, COLAB, and Comité Cívico del Valle. It's underway at the Imperial County Office of Education on Sperber Road. Topics of discussion will include economy and labor, public health and environment, water users, and government. And there are summer activities in August at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum. It'll be pendant weaving, offered August 6th from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. August 20th, there will be games from 10 till 3. The events being held at the Ivy Desert Museum in Ocotillo, they are free. No reservations are required. You can contact the Imperial Valley Desert Museum for more information. That's it for page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley, in Brawley, at El Centro Motors, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal. 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you. So call All Valley Junk Removal.
I'm going to have to give them a real challenge and see what they can do with Gabe Lemou's office. It's page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. The number of active COVID-19 cases in Imperial County has dipped a bit. As of Tuesday morning, there were 1,362 active cases of the virus in the valley. That's down 59 from the 1,412 reported last week. There has been 1 additional death attributed to the disease. That number now, 945. There are 74.2 new cases per day per 100,000 population. The positivity rate of those tested, 42.5%. It's time for the City of Westmoreland cleanup. The Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency is sponsoring the cleanup Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. Westmoreland residents can drop off computers, monitors, TVs, passenger car and light truck tires at 201 West 1st Street. That's by the water pump. It's for Westmoreland residents, and proof of residency is required. Heber Road will experience a 30-day closure. According to the Imperial County Department of Public Works, Heber Road will be closed between Barbara Worth Road and Metz Road from August 1st to September 1st, the closure necessary for the rehabilitation of the roadway. Detours will be marked, the closure, 31 days, 24 hours a day. And it's a national night out. It's an annual event. It is set for next Tuesday. It's a free community event at Buckley Park in El Centro from 7 till 9 p.m. There'll be free snacks and drinks, kids' activity zone, emergency response vehicles on display, music, and more. And again, this is next Tuesday. KXO News time is 7:48.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
According to the National Weather Service, high temperatures will continue to run below normal over the majority of the area, with highs into the low 100s across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. An abundance of moisture will allow the possibility of showers or thunderstorms that could produce heavy rainfall through the weekend. 105 the high yesterday, 84 our overnight low. Mostly sunny today with a high near 106. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 86. South wind about 10 miles an hour. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 104. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly sunny on Saturday with a high near 104. Southeast wind about 10 miles per hour. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 104. Southeast wind about 10 miles an hour. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. 88 degrees downtown El Centro, 59% relative humidity. Wind out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. Page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day. And by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Yeah, people keep talking about the Padres going after Juan Soto. I think they better go after a closer instead. Padres, another blown save. Tigers topped the Padres 4-3 yesterday. Phillies over the Braves 7-2. Angels shut out the Royals 4-0. It was the Brewers bombing the Twins 10-4. Rockies slipped by the White Sox 6-5. Dodgers dumped the Nationals 7-1. Athletics over the Astros 4-2. Meanwhile, Diamondbacks beat the Giants 5-3. Mariners topped the Rangers 4-2. Reds rolled over the Marlins 5-3. Mets nipped the Yankees 3-2. The Rays over the Orioles 6-4 in 10 innings. Cardinals continued to win. They beat the Blue Jays 6-1. And it was the Guardians edging the Red Sox 7-6. Meanwhile, the New York Yankees made the first of what could be a flurry of moves ahead of next week's trade deadline. The Yankees acquired all-star outfielder Andrew Benintendi from Kansas City. The Yankees are sending 3 minor league pitching prospects to the Royals in exchange for the 28-year-old Benintendi. The left-handed hitting Benintendi was named to his first career MLB All-Star game this season. Through Wednesday, he's batting a career-best .320 with 3 home runs and 39 RBIs. And Mike Trout said he appreciated all the support he received Wednesday after the Los Angeles Angels head athletic trainer revealed the 3-time American League MVP has a rare spinal condition that could affect him for the rest of his career.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, Washington Commanders owner Dan Snyder will testify voluntarily via Zoom before Congress today. He had been subpoenaed, dodged his testimony, and now it's voluntary. Thank you. Bubba Watson, the 2-time Masters champion, who at one point was ranked as high as number 2 in the world, is set to join the Saudi-backed Live Golf Series. Watson, 43, has been sidelined since late May due to a torn meniscus. And with no guaranteed money on Ezekiel Elliott's contract beyond 2022, many wonder if this will be his last year with the Dallas Cowboys. Elliott is not one of those who is wondering. I think it is a big season, but I think you can't look too far down the road. Zeke said, I think if I focus on every day, if I focus on having a good day of camp, if I focus on taking it week by week, I think everything will handle itself. And veteran linebacker KJ Wright signed a ceremonial 1-day contract yesterday and retired as a member of the Seattle Seahawks. And that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Drop it like it's hot this summer at Kokopah Resort and Casino for your chance to win up to $1,000. We'll draw 2 winners each hour from 5 to 8 p.m. to drop a Plinko disc for rewards play and cash prizes every Wednesday and Saturday in July. You can earn entries starting July 1st daily by playing your favorite slots and table games with your rewards card. For complete rules, see the Kokopah Casino Rewards Club. We love our loyals at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, the U.S. economy shrank again in the second quarter, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis. Although today's initial estimate marked a sharp drop from the 6.7% expansion the economy underwent in the second quarter of 2021, the White House has been adamant that the world's largest economy, despite being buffeted by decades-high inflation and a cascade of supply shocks, remains fundamentally sound. Though there is continued talk about recession. Meanwhile, Ford shook off the impact of supply chain problems and limited vehicle inventory to post much better than expected profits and revenue in the second quarter. The number, more closely watched by investors, its income, excluding special items, jumped to $2.7 billion compared to the $510 million it earned on that basis a year earlier. Analysts surveyed by Refinity had forecast an increase in those adjusted earnings, but nowhere as big. Revenue was $40.2 billion, up from $26.8 billion a year ago. The global auto industry has been struggling with supply chain problems, especially a shortage of computer chips, which limited inventories on dealer lots. With demand outpacing supplies, retail car prices hit record levels in recent months. And right now on the big board, mixed. The Dow pretty much even at 32,200. The S&P 500 even at 4,024. The Nasdaq down 42 points. Meanwhile, gold up $30.80 an ounce. Oil still under $100 a barrel, up 18 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We will have mostly sunny skies today with a high near 106. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 86. South wind about 10 miles an hour. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 104. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. We've inched up to 89 degrees downtown El Centro, 58% our relative humidity. Right now, the wind is out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also have 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. The way some see it, the latest economic snapshot brings a possible recession into clearer view. Mark Hamrick of Bankrate.com says the government reports the economy shrank for a second straight quarter.
The Commerce Department says GDP declined in the second quarter at an annualized rate of 0.9%, weaker than expected. That follows an earlier annualized decline in the first 3 months of the year of 1.6%. All this goes into the mix, but doesn't answer categorically whether a recession has begun or might soon be underway.
Torrential rain in parts of central Appalachia has caused destructive flooding and is blamed for at least one death. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says some people in the eastern part of his state are trapped in their homes or can't be found.
There are a number of people that are unaccounted for. I'm nearly certain this is the situation where we are going to lose some of them.
There have been mudslides and water rescues. Thousands don't have power in parts of Kentucky, Virginia, and West Virginia. In Washington, a change of heart from a key Democratic senator could rescue a major spending package that's been stalled for months.
The plan is a fraction of the original $3 trillion budget package, but with Manchin's okay, this one could pass in the Senate next week on a party line vote. The bill includes $64 billion to extend health care subsidies under the Affordable Care Act. It also includes $369 billion to address energy and climate change and $300 billion in deficit reduction. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
The Kremlin says nothing's been finalized and negotiations need to go on behind the scenes. Yesterday, the U.S. went public, indicating Washington had made an offer weeks ago for a swap that would return 2 Americans back to the U.S., Brittany Griner, the WNBA star, and businessman Paul Whelan. Whelan's brother David on CBS Mornings.
It's certainly a huge step forward for the U.S. government. The Biden administration is moving very quickly now, it seems, to designate people as wrongfully detained when they're taken hostage in foreign countries.
A day after a proposed merger between Frontier Airlines and Spirit Airlines fell apart, another suitor waiting in the wings swooped in to buy Spirit. CBS's Peter Greenberg says JetBlue is spending $3.8 billion to make the deal.
The JetBlue-Spirit merger, which is still subject to U.S. Justice Department approval, gives JetBlue the planes it needs to compete internationally. It also leaves Frontier with an advantage as the biggest ultra-low-cost carrier now in the U.S.
Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is up 24 points. NASDAQ is down 16. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Driving happy with Febreze car.
You're driving home when, oh no, you hit the longest red light in town. What's this? You're smiling because your car smells amazing. You just installed a Febreze car vent clip. Ha ha! 5 weeks ago, with up to 40 days of consistent Febreze scent, those lights can stay red for as long as they'd like.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Chances are you're jamming in your car right now. And since Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need, Limu and I are going to show you some safe car dance moves. Hit it. Everybody, check your blind spots real quick. Now hands on the wheel. Put them 10 and 2 and move your head like a bird do. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
A top celebrity says he's taking some time to heal.
Less than a month after he postponed several dates, Shawn Mendes has scrapped his tour altogether to focus on his mental health. In an Instagram post, the 23-year-old musician explains he wasn't totally prepared for the toll of touring after shows that had largely stopped during the pandemic. He says he needs time to ground himself and come back stronger. The tour was intended to promote Mendes' 2020 album, Wonder. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Labor organizers at a Trader Joe's store in Massachusetts will find out today if there's enough support among employees to form the chain's first union. Workers from at least 2 other Trader Joe's locations have begun those efforts to try to unionize in Minneapolis and a store in Boulder, Colorado. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.